Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to the video. My name is Bradley, also known as the Swim Coach. Today we're going to be looking at my team for game week 22, reasons why I picked them, and going through the fixtures as well, and that's basically it for this video. But please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also comment down below your team or how you get on this weekend. So let's jump straight into the video. And let's see who I picked for game week 22. Now, as you can see, I did activate my wildcard. I know I said I was going to wait, but there's some things that come out. So, Sancho is my last result. He is the last time I'm going to probably use him if he does a blank. We do have City the week after that, and then West Ham, and a bit of mixture here and there. So we'll see how we're thinking. I may have to get rid of him. Okay. Hull, Gulliver, Robinson. I love Hull. Gulliver, good. Got Ipswich, so hopefully he can get on assist or even get clean sheet as well. That could help. Hull against Bournemouth. It is against Eddie Howe's old team, and Eddie Howe doesn't do well, but as you can see, they are on a bit of a run at the moment. Hopefully they can keep that run going. And then also they do have Southampton the week after that, and Fulham. So they've got some nice interesting times. Then they do have City, Forest, and then Liverpool back to back. Then they've got a few little runs in. So that's why I'm going to keep Lewis Hall. Now, with Robinson, hit and miss, but they've got some good fixtures coming up. I think they could get some points on. But then they do have a tricky side. So I may get rid of them from game week 28 onwards. So, yeah. Now, I have to have this man, the man of the moment, getting the points. They have got some good fixtures coming up against Brighton, Fulham, and Palace. So hopefully that could do well. And I think for Manchester United, they are starting to change a bit of a gear. I hope they don't change too quickly, especially when they've got Arsenal on the 8th of March. That weekend. So hopefully they get a nice little run in. Now, Parma does have a little knock that came out from the press conference earlier on today. Well, on Friday as I'm recording this video. So we'll see what happened with that press conference. They do then have City afterwards, so he may decide to rest him, but we'll see. And then after that, again, they've got some hit and miss fixtures for the rest of the season, Chelsea. Mo Salah. Now, Mo Salah against Brentford. It is against Brentford. Brentford can be a bit tricky against Liverpool, but what is more entailed, he's going to stay there as he is. And it's more for the next few games, like the Ipswich game, Bournemouth game. And then that double game week as well, that Bournemouth and Everton double game week. And that, in fact, is probably going to be when I actually activate my triple captain. So I may use my triple captain there. Even if Mo Salah gets 4 points in each game, okay, 8 points in total, okay, you're still looking at 24 points. So hopefully he gets one big game and one okay game. And then you're potentially looking at like 25, 30 odd points. Triple captain, there you go. 60 to maybe even 90 points if that works out well. So hopefully with that, it could be good. So he's still staying. I think you've probably got to keep Mo Salah in your team. Iwobi, again, Iwobi's done some good form. But Wobie does do well in tough situations. He does. I know he doesn't get that many big points. I know his last game he did, but it's spread out. So it's a bit of a tricky one, but hopefully he can get his minutes, get the goals, especially against Leicester. It's against United next, and especially an ex-Arsenal player who wants to do well against Manchester United. So we'll see on that one. Now, this is my bit of a not so sure player. I don't know much about him. I've heard some stuff. Now, he only fit in my team purely because it's against Ipswich. I may like with Sancho. Those two may be on my next get out, and then I can probably get a better goalkeeper. So we'll see on that. Isak. Now, Isak, I was actually thinking about having as my captain. But what I'm actually going to do is he's actually going to be my captain for the next game. Okay, the next game week against Southampton. And there's a few times where I could potentially use him throughout the season as my captain over Mo Salah. But we'll see. Wood doing really well. And I've got to admit this. He has surprised me this season. Chris Wood has surprised me this season big time. In fact, I'm probably almost going to say he's almost that top surprised player of the season. But we'll get to that later on in the season. Now, Flecken is my goalkeeper. I probably want to keep Flecken, maybe put him back in for the Palace game, or whoever I do get, and then out for the Spurs game. And then there's some nice little run in where he probably would be my goalkeeper and same near to the end. But it depends what goalkeeper I do decide to go for. Rail. Now, I wasn't too sure to have Rail on my bench or have him instead of a Wobie. But a Wobie has more points than Rail. So that's the thing that's been bugging me. So I wasn't too sure. Saliba, again, I wasn't too sure about Saliba. I put him on the bench, especially against Villa. Villa always do well against Arsenal. I may put him back for Wolves game, then off for the City game. And then again, probably put him back for the rest. Maybe not for the Forest or maybe not United game. And then definitely not Chelsea. And then after that, yes, all the way up to Liverpool and Newcastle and potentially have him in the last game week. Migalenko. Is that, if I pronounce it right, I do apologise if I pronounce it wrong. One of the reasons why it's a cheap player. Yes, he's an Everton player. They've got Spurs, but you could probably look next couple. But other than that, Everton do have some hard games. So that is my team for game week 22. Here are the fixtures. So we have a lunchtime kickoff in the UK at 12:30 between Eddie Howe's Newcastle against Eddie Howe's old team, Bournemouth. Then we have Brentford, Liverpool, Leicester, Fulham, West Ham, Palace. They are your 3 o'clock kickoffs, those 3 games. And then we have an afternoon, evening kickoff, which is Arsenal versus Aston Villa. I may do a watch long, depends on things maybe going on something else. Everton versus Spurs is your first game on Sunday. At the same time, we have Manchester United, Brighton, Nottingham Forest and Southampton play each other, all 2 o'clock kickoffs on Sunday the 19th. And then round that Sunday off, we have Ipswich facing against Man City. We do have a Monday night football fixture, which is Chelsea versus Wolves. So that is your roundup. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video about why I picked the teams. Now, this video will be going live at 9 a.m. So hopefully we'll see. But if I have any late news, okay, I will. It is a 11 o'clock finish deadline day or time. If I notice anyone changes, anything injuries, and I have to change it out, I will send out I'm going to call it a tweet, still call it a tweet, or an X onto X or onto Twitter. And so, yeah, so that will be my team. Hopefully it stays as it is. And for now, ladies and gentlemen, have a lovely time. Good luck for this game week. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye from now.